Hey, friend. Welcome to the Hearts Hello Show. This is a space where we stop pretending everything is fine and start telling the truth about what it actually takes to grow. Because the reality is, life will stretch you. It will challenge your mindset, test your character, and reveal the places where what you say you believe and how you actually live don't always match. And that's where the real work begins. So here we talk about authenticity, faith, personal responsibility, relationships, and the internal alignment required to become who you were created to be. So wherever you are right now, take a breath, slow down, and let's have the conversation your heart has been waiting for. So there are moments in life that seem small on the surface, right? But they are actually signals of something deeper. Like when someone says your name wrong, I absolutely hate it. And you feel the pause, you feel the internal conversation, you feel the choice forming in real time. Do I correct them or do I let it slide so I don't have to make this awkward? That moment is not just social, it's not just cultural, it's not just personal preference. That moment is compliance because compliance at a human level is about accuracy, it's about alignment, it's about truth being properly represented. And when you allow misrepresentation, even subtle misrepresentation, you begin practicing a form of internal noncompliance. So today, we're going to dive deeper into the lane of human compliance, not surface level, not motivational quotes, but real understanding of how identity, voice, and clarity directly impact leadership, culture, and risk. So, like I said, if you have a name that is not extremely common, people will tend to get it wrong. They'll do their best sometimes to try to figure it out, try to pronounce it, and even look to you for some help. But when they get it wrong, what do you say? Like for me, my name is Kiana, right? It's spelled Keona. With me spelling it that way, how do you think people say it? Yep, you got it. They say Kiona. Off the break, it's Kiona. And I'm like, no, it's Kiana. For a long time, depending on the space that I was in, I wouldn't say anything. I would just kind of brush it off and in hopes that they would one day recognize that that's not how you say my name. See, most people think that compliance is policies, procedures, regulations, and audits, but before compliance is operational, it's behavioral. So before organizations drift out of alignment, people do. So every time you shrink a truth, like correcting someone to say your name properly, to keep a moment comfortable, you rehearse silence. And every time you allow something inaccurate to stand uncorrected, you normalize distortion. And distortion compounds. Like I said, it starts with your name, then it moves to your role, then it moves to your contribution, then it moves to your boundaries, then it moves to your values. And by the time it reaches organizational impact, people say, I don't know how we got here. But human compliance says we got here through a series of uncorrected micro moments. So correcting someone to pronounce your name properly, correctly, that's not ego. It's identity alignment. It says accuracy matters, representation matters, presence matters. And the way you manage those small moments is the way you will manage larger moments of truth. So let's go ahead and talk corporate now. because this is where this becomes powerful. In organizations, people are often rewarded socially for being agreeable. You know it. The person that's always in the room or on the Zoom session and they're nodding in agreement. They're the yes person. They're going to agree with everything that's being said. They're not going to ruffle any feathers. They are seen as team players, low friction, easy to work with. And I'm not saying that any of those things are wrong, but here's the reality. When niceness overrides clarity, organizations accumulate invisible risk. See, people soften audit language. People delay escalation. People present filtered data. People tolerate misalignment longer than they should. Not because they lack competence, but because they are managing emotional comfort. This is what I call human compliance breakdown. It's when internal alignment is sacrificed for external harmony. And the cost shows up later as regulatory exposure, financial loss, culture erosion, leadership credibility gap, strategic execution failure. That silence in this context is not kindness. It is deferred consequences. So again, let's bring it back to personal. When you do not correct mispronunciation of your name, you're not just avoiding a moment. You are unconsciously negotiating your authority. You are signaling my comfort with being accurately known is flexible. And over time, that flexibility can become a pattern. And it will show up in how you show up in rooms. You hesitate to challenge, you soften your ideas, you wait to be invited to speak. See, human compliance requires self-representation with integrity, not aggression, not ego, but grounded clarity. Because when you can say calmly, actually, it's pronounced Kiana. You are practicing leadership. You are practicing presence. You are practicing alignment. You are reinforcing internally, I am responsible for how I am represented in the world. And see, organizations are made of people, people who carry those same patterns into decision making. So if individuals are uncomfortable correcting small inaccuracies, they will also be uncomfortable confronting large strategic risk. If a leader prioritizes being liked over being clear, performance management weakens. If teams avoid discomfort, truth gets delayed. And delayed truth is one of the most expensive liabilities an organization can carry. So human compliance in corporate environments mean truth travels faster than politics. The clarity is valued over emotional ease, that identity is respected and accurately represented, that accountability conversations happen early, and psychological safety includes the safety to disagree. Remember that thing that it is okay to agree to disagree? Yeah, it's okay. This is not about becoming harsh. It's about becoming precise because the precision, and you all know, I don't go back and edit this podcast. So when you hear me mess up, it's real time. I'm not editing. So again, it's about becoming precise because precision protects organizations and precision protects people. So why did I stop in that moment to let you all know that we are still human, that we will still mess up? Why do I make it a point to let you all know that I don't go back and edit? Because in real life, you can't go back and edit. Yes, you may be able to apologize. Yes, you can say your I'm sorry's. But real life, once it's said, once it's done, that's it. Even when you are writing with a pencil, and yes, I know I am dating myself because no one even writes anymore. But when you would write with a pencil and we had the eraser on the back, there would still be some slight residue of what you may have originally wrote, although you went back and erased it. And so you would do your best erasing and erasing. And sometimes what would happen? You end up erasing right through the paper. But in life, those small corrections, saying that, hey, my name is not pronounced Kiana, it's Kiana. And you can say it with a smile. It's just a slight tweak, and it's okay. But again, because precision protects organizations and precision protects people, your integrity protects you. Your character protects you. And those are the individuals that come to work each and every day. They're making the decisions. They're making sure that the guardrails are in place, that people are doing what they say that they are supposed to do. Big decisions, small decisions are still decisions in organizations, and they still are done by you, by me, by all of those who show up to work, whatever your job role may be. So this week, I want you to notice the micro moments. Notice when you are tempted to let something slide that actually matters. Notice when your spirit registers misalignment before your mouth responds. Notice when you choose comfort instead of correction. Because human compliance is not about perfection. It's about conscious alignment. It's about understanding the small truths that build strong voices, and strong voices build healthy systems. And sometimes growth starts with something as simple as saying, that's not quite my name. So again, alignment, it's not loud, it's consistent. Compliance is not just procedural, it is personal. And when individuals learn to live in internal accuracy, organizations gain external stability. This is human compliance, where identity, integrity, and impact meet. Before you go, sit with this for a moment. Growth doesn't happen because we heard something inspiring. Growth happens when we become honest enough to examine how we're actually showing up in our lives. So take what resonated with you today, reflect on it, and decide what alignment looks like for you. And if this conversation helped you see something differently, share the episode with someone who might need it too. And if you want to stay connected, you can always find me at the Heart's Hello. Until next time, friend, keep choosing truth, keep doing the work, and keep saying hello to your heart.